if I knew then what I know now, we would have done things completely differently.
The first time I'd heard about the coronavirus is around the top of the new year.
It seemed scary, but it also seemed very far away. So we got sick at a time that there wasn't a lot of information on coronavirus.
It was mild symptoms at first. It was really just, there was some of the body aches, there was the chills. I don't think I had a fever at that time, but I thought it might have just been the flu, but I wasn't given a test, and I was told that I wasn't eligible to get a test because I wasn't exhibiting all the signs.
Mm-hmm. When I first thought I was getting sick, I remember saying, I think I have a sinus infection. And I remember I had to get up to go to the bathroom, and it was so difficult to get just to the bathroom in my bedroom. And I came back and I lay down on the bed, and I was really having difficulty breathing. And I reached to get a sip of my water, and I realized I couldn't take a breath because I couldn't breathe and take a sip of water.
I was asking, could we wait a little bit, or do we need to go now? And the doctor was like, you need to go now.
And they ran all the tests. They checked my oxygen levels. They scanned my lungs. She came back and told me that my oxygen levels looked fine. My lungs looked clear, and that there was really nothing that they could do. And I called my husband and asked him to come back and pick me up. And I just remember, I just remember getting in that car and I was just shaking, and I just remember thinking what are we gonna do? How are we gonna, we're just going home alone. It felt like every little thing was the most difficult thing. We were out of night diapers for our daughter. We couldn't find Tylenol anywhere. We would do you lay in the bed for 2 hours and I watch the kids for 2 hours. I have weeks that seem like a blur. I just started my 7th week of being sick, and it's frustrating. Why am I not better?
If the communication had come out a little bit more effectively, we just wouldn't have gone to any major large gatherings. This is not something that you get because you're just going out and being careless, right? Mm-hmm. We know now there's so many ways to transmit this thing.
Mm-hmm. That first week that we were sick, our nanny was in our house also, and she became very ill. There is now so much information out there that there is no excuse to say you don't know now.
I'm concerned about what's going to happen in August. And I understand people need to work and people want to pay, they have bills, they have commitments, we all do. But, I'm not going to put my livelihood above my life or my family's life. And I don't want anybody to do that to me.
There's a stigma around the virus. When my friends wanted me to write my story, I remember thinking, I'm a lawyer. Is it going to impact my career? What is my job going to say? And then I remember just thinking, I didn't get this sick for nothing. I have to help somebody if I can.
I remember someone early on, they said that they were a survivor. They survived this. And I remember at that time thinking, that's a bit much, no? But now, that person's absolutely right.
The scariest thing we've ever gone through as a family, anything I've ever gone through as an individual, it was hell. It was hell on earth.